Philosophical approaches. In classical logic, a statement is either true or false. There is no third option. But Charlie Munger had a more realistic approach. He would say, something is either true, false, or too complex to decide. When making investment decisions, he and his partners would say, yes, no, too hard. Knowing what you do not know is more valuable than trying to appear intelligent. This was one of Munger's greatest philosophical principles. Instead of chasing extraordinary success, avoid obvious mistakes. In the stock market, this philosophy works extremely well. Avoiding companies that are clearly weak or poorly managed protects us during bad market periods. When markets are strong, we rise together with the winners. But in bad times, avoiding big mistakes prevents disaster. Determinism and causality. Another important philosophical model is determinism. Determinism argues that every event has a cause. Nothing happens without reason. Every result depends on previous conditions. In this framework, it is critical to understand the difference between causation and correlation. Just because two variables move together does not mean one causes the other. Imagine that during a certain period, ice cream sales increase while the stock market also rises. There may be a correlation between the two. But ice cream sales do not cause the stock market to rise. Both may be influenced by a third factor, such as increased economic activity during summer months. In the stock market, price increases happen mainly because demand exceeds supply. More buyers than sellers push prices up. But even this has deeper causes. Abundant liquidity, high-risk appetite, positive economic expectations, strong future outlook for companies. These are chains of causality. Technical analysis, on the other hand, is often more correlation-based than causation-based. Understanding this difference protects us from illusion. Plato's cave and the stock market. To understand markets more deeply, we can briefly look at Plato's allegory of the cave. In the story, prisoners sit inside a cave. They see only shadows on the wall. They believe those shadows are reality. But the shadows are only reflections of real objects outside the cave. In the stock market, prices are like the shadows on the wall. They move constantly. They create fear and greed. They attract attention. But prices are not the full reality. The real world outside the cave includes macroeconomic cycles, business fundamentals, company management quality, competitive advantages, cash flows, and long-term performance. Fear and greed create the shadows. But true value is determined by deeper economic forces. If we focus only on price movements, we are watching shadows. If we step outside the cave and study fundamentals and economic cycles, we begin to see reality. Philosophy reminds us of something simple but powerful. Understand real causes. Do not confuse shadows with truth.